Welcome, my smart lovers and friends, to this community built just for you. My name is Madonna. I am the founder of Smart Love Inc. This is for married, single, divorced, anyone that wants to create happy, healthy, loving, and enriching relationships. Make sure you share with a friend or two or three. Let's continue to grow together. I know. Welcome to Smart Love. I'm so glad to finally get you. Welcome to a special edition of Smart Love. I'm going to call this the boss lady edition of Smart Love. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a boss sitting next to me, okay? And I'm a boss. But this boss lady ace right here. I'm going to hype you up, Fred. I'm going to hype you up.
Okay, Fred.
Yes. Welcome to Smart Love. I'm so glad to finally get you the Smart Love chair.
That was feminine.
I know. Okay, so you do so many things. That's why they call you boss lady.
Yeah.
So just give us the top three things you're doing right now.
The top three things I'm doing right now is radio personality.
Okay.
Which is, also have radio station manager and management. Managing artists and doing PR work.
Okay. So now, the radio station, it's 104 point...
It's 104.9 and 100.9 the Boyz.
Okay. Oh, I listen to those. Okay. So, are you on a morning show? What's the time we can catch the Boss Lady game?
The Unfiltered show is really supposed to be, it's really created with me and my co-host, Laye, who, has finessed the problem. Mm-hmm. Because of the fact is that I've been doing something different this year, I've really been taking the station on the road.
Okay.
So we've been doing a lot of live remotes from different states, different events. I've been tapping in with a lot of runways, concerts, festivals. That's not in Georgia. Because the simple fact is Georgia's already oversaturated with so many events that they have every single year anyway.
Mm-hmm. Are you single, married, dating? What you doing?
I am single.
Okay.
Stay single because it just seems like every time I get in a relationship, it's just it affects my business.
Ooh. Yeah. See, now we don't want that. And that's one thing that I always say about my single status is that I don't want to be in any situation that's going to take me away from my path and my purpose. Because that's not the situation for me.
Yeah.
So I feel like whoever I'm supposed to meet, I'm going to meet on that path. You know what I'm saying?
But it's kind of hard to being in the position that I'm in because every man that I've been with has used me as an opportunist.
Ooh.
And it's once they found out what you do, who you are, they actually do know people. It's I'm going to do everything in my power to control the situation and to control her. So now it becomes to a point where now I'm being belittled, I'm being talked down upon, I'm being told I ain't nothing without them, making me feel as though I need them, but I know deep down inside I don't, But I've always been the type of woman that I give people chances, chance after chance after chance, because I really believe in love. I believe love is something strong. It's not just an emotion. It's something that's a mental type thing. And you got to be able to already been down that road before loving somebody hard.
Yeah.
And because I'm a divorcee.
Okay.
And I was married for 14 years. I know what love is.
Yeah.
So it's just, it's just hard to really kind of find someone that could be that number one person. They want somebody to be your best friend.
Yeah.
Supporter, somebody that can uplift you when you feel like you're failing and you're falling. But
your ex-husband, did you all have children together?
Yes, I have 4.
Okay. And so and all 4 children are with him? Okay. What is your relationship now with your ex? Are y'all good co-parents?
I'm dealing with a whole female Gemini.
What do you mean?
You know how male Geminis are. They're so feminine and now, if it's not my way, it's the highway. Like, it's just, I'm gonna tell you right now, years of even being in that relationship, I felt like I was the man and he was the woman.
What? Wow. I've never like dated a Gemini seriously, so I don't know this.
It's serious, girl. I'm telling you, it's so serious. Let me tell you why. Decision making, I had to do it.
Okay, because they got two. They can't make decisions. They got
they're all over the place with it. Decision making, I had to do it, and it was always, well, what you think? Well, you choose to do it. Well, you go ahead and do it. Well, if that's what you want to do, you do it. And it's like, I never ever, not one time out of 14 years being married, have I got an opinion from that man about anything.
Yeah. How do you feel secure and safe in an environment like I just want to be the princess at some point and just like let babe whatever you like.
And the crazy part about it is, and I get asked this by a lot of men, you know, over the course of the years, why do you always come off so masculine? Because I've never in my life was able to find a man that could come into my life and allow me to be feminine rather than masculine, because every relationship I'm in, I'm either protecting myself, I'm putting up my guard, or I'm always giving the leadership role when that's not my job.
Right.
I am a woman. I'm supposed to follow behind a man.
Right.
It's God, man, children, then woman. Why are you following behind me?
Right.
I don't make decisions for you. And my ex-husband was one of them types because his mother was a powerful woman in her household. She ran her whole household, her husband and the kids. So he was comfortable with that.
Yeah.
You know, and
he thought that's just how it's supposed to be.
And I wasn't comfortable because it was just like what I was looking for was an outlet. I'm trying to get away from the streets. I'm trying to get away from selling drugs. I'm trying to get away from being around a gang full of men. You know, I just want to fall in love with somebody. I want to get married. I want to have children by one person, because everybody I was around was having different baby daddies
here and there.
You know, and I was just like, I don't never want to be, I want to be one of those in my family for the first time to have a husband and be married and then have children. And I was that first. I'm the first grandchild, and I'm the first child to ever did it.
Oh, wow.
And break the generational curse in my family.
Okay.
To get married and have children, you know, and that's been a blessing to me for years. But it's just, you know, I just wanted my ex-husband to just kind of like, let me be a woman sometime, you know, and it was just too much. And that's the reason why we're not married today, because it was, you know, I deeply love him and I care about him, but I just feel as though for him, because he's still single, still to this day, he would never be able to find a woman because of his mentality. You know what I'm saying? And then he's a mama's boy. I'm talking about over and beyond mama's boy. Like, he's one of those, if mama said get rid of that girl, he's going to get rid of her.
Oh. Not the mama's boy.
The mama's boy. So, it's just, you know, today is kind of hard co-parenting because, like I said, you ask him opinion about, okay, so what you think about this with the kids? He's not going to respond. Just go talk to my mom. What am I talking to your mother? I didn't have these children with your mother.
Right. Don't talk to my mama. What? Not a grown man saying no shit like that.
I need to talk to you. No. So it's been kind of hard co-parenting with my ex-husband. I just been over the course of years really co-parenting with his parents rather than him.
Wow. That says a lot. That says a lot. And so like you just touched on something that I feel like a lot of men need to understand, especially like, you know, you call yourself boss lady, okay? You are a boss, like when it comes to handling your business, about, you know, your career, but when it comes to being, you know, like just you, like what's your first name?
Antoinette.
So just being Antoinette, like Antoinette sounds like somebody that should be sitting up somewhere, you know what I'm saying, being waited on. Like, it's like when it comes to just you being you, because you have to be this person, like, you know, be the boss at work, like it sounds like even like with raising your children, like you're making the decisions, you're doing all the things. Like it looks like, hey, you got it. So men, for some reason, think they could just take a back seat. And
why?
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 Please tell them why that is not okay.
It's not
and that's
okay.
not what you're looking for.
Because the simple fact is that, so you have men that come across and say, I need for you to be submissive. I need you to be a lady. I need you to be feminine.
I would love to.
How can I when I'm always in a masculine state of mind every single time, from business and home? Like, when is it that a man's going to come in between that and say, you know what, baby, let me pull you away from that. You had a long day at work, so let me go ahead and sit you down and let me bring your feminist, femininity back out, so that way now you can be a lady when you're around me. But when you're consistently being in the masculine field and you're dealing with a lot of masculine men, you're going to get a masculine female all the time.
Exactly.
And it becomes hard. So men like this, just know that, if you have a woman that's in the field where she's always doing a lot of masculine stuff and she has to deal with that type of world, just find a way to just bring her out of that. You know what I'm saying? And she's going to be willing to submit and fall into, you know what, I'm going to show you my soft side.
Yeah.
Because I know that you care and you love me,
Yes.
so, but a lot of women, some women are kind of scared to show that side too, because men do use that against us as our weakness. You know what I'm saying? That we get called soft, that we get called the B word and stuff, and it's just like, you know what? Let me go ahead and turn this back on, because you got me messed up. Because now when you come at me, I gotta go ahead and swing at you and find me a knife or something like that and stab you up. I don't want to go back to that. What I'm saying?
We get in protect mode like quickly,
real quick, because now I feel as though my life is in danger while I'm around you. And if I feel like that, I need to get away from you. But you got some men that won't let you get away, and they keep you trapped. So now I feel like I'm trapped. I gotta find a way to kill you.
Damn. Find a way to kill you.
Because I gotta get you out of the way.
Don't love me that much. That's the level of love I don't want. Like,
I don't want that. Yeah.
Please just let me go peacefully. You can go peacefully. I want to go peacefully.
It's just been kind of hard. Last year was just the time where I had to separate myself from somebody that turned something from a mental thing to a physical thing.
Okay.
And
as far as like control,
and then it became it went from the mental abuse, to be spit in the face, to now, you're beating on me. You're dragging me, or you're throwing me out the house and having me sleep outside while you were holding my things, So I had to walk away from that, because it was just like, you can't love somebody if they don't love themselves. And you can't keep trying to pursue somebody if they don't see what their own worth is.
That's right.
It becomes hard, because it's like you're trying to show them something that they would never see.
Absolutely.
When I left my ex, it felt good. I walked straight out that door. I didn't look back. I didn't text. I didn't call. I left in silence.
Ooh, that's a bad one right there. You ain't said a text today. You just like pack up my shit.
That man went on vacation with another woman for Valentine's Day.
The fuck?
I found out about it that week, and he ended up posting on his Facebook page.
He was bold with the shit.
Super bold. And when I called him about it, he tried to make it seem like I was crazy. I'm tripping. That was just a homegirl. Him and his homeboy they wasn't out of town. They was in the city, and I'm just tripping. And, just really trying to make me feel like I was mentally crazy.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? That's fine. Guess I'm free. I got on my hands and knees. I had a conversation with God. I said, you grab the wheel. You guide me to where you need me to go. And the next thing you know, I had heard this voice that said, get up. And when I got up, I packed everything and I left. Called my private security to come and make sure I was able to walk out the house safely. And I didn't know where I was going next. I didn't know what I was going to do, financially and everything like that. Because I didn't have the money. He had all my money in his bank account. And I was just like, you know what? He could keep the money. He could keep all the other clothes. He could keep all my shoes, the jewelry. Because he hid my jewelry box. So it's like, you can keep all that. And I was like, it's cool. So when I left in silence. And I tell a lot of females that too. The way to really hurt a man is to kill him in silence.
They don't even know why, when, or what.
And trust me, he didn't know where I was at. It took 2 days for him to send me a whole message and say, you know what? I'm happy you left. I wish you the best. I still love you. Then the next text message came, fuck you. I hate you. You get on my damn nerves and you stole my stuff and how you was coming. That just gonna show you miss me. But it's okay because I'm about to show you I don't miss you. You know, I didn't respond to none of the text messages. I just let her keep going, you know, and that was the first time in my life getting away from a situation without fighting. You know, and I was finally at peace, and it felt good to be by myself for months because I've learned to heal. I've learned to re-love myself. I've learned to fix what he broke.
Yes.
Because before I met him, I wasn't broken.
Right.
You know, I was divorced for some years, and I was single for like 3 or 4 years, and I was cool.
Experiences, like they're supposed to, like, you know, teach us something. We're supposed to grow from it. That's what Smart Love is all about. So what would you say was like the biggest lesson? Of course, like you understand, like, you know, not to get involved with, you know, someone that's abusive or that, you know,
but that's hard
belittles
to do.
You. That
because you can't judge a book by a cover.
Because they don't start off like
they
that.
They don't never start off that. They come off as so sweet, so loving. Oh my God, he opens the doors. He rubs my back. He rubs my feet. He gives me kisses every day. He tells me he loves me. To where 3, 4 months later, it's like you're the B word and you ain't nothing. You know, and then it's like, hold up, but you wasn't like this when you first met.
Right.
You know, and then now it's going from the verbal abuse to where you're just like, you know what? I still love this person and I still see potential in this relationship, so I'm still trying to push it forward. But then now, you know, almost a year in, and now the person's beating the hell out of you. So it's like, it's just, everybody took this whole cover, you know, and I can't say everybody, because you got some people like myself, I'm very direct. You get what you get. You know, like I had some men tell me, you know, I love your pictures. But then when they see me in person, they're like, you're more beautiful in person than you are in your pictures. I'm like, thank you, I don't like makeup. You know, but in my pictures I wear makeup sometimes, you know, but I don't like makeup. I like my natural.
Right.
And then
the men, like, they love natural.
And then when you meeting a guy, I want you to love who I am. I don't want to sit up here and put up this fake facade and, oh, I'm just this and I'm so quiet and I'm so sweet. No, I've been through some things. Right. You need to know about my background before we go any further. Yeah. You know, it's just, some people just not direct, and a lot of people are scared to let that, you know, other person know exactly who they are. But like I said, it's hard to come across just particular people that just show their true colors, you know, just from the start.
Yeah.
It's definitely hard from that, but I learned a lot from the last situation.
Okay. So like, what's one lesson that you took from that that's gonna help you in your next relationship? The
lesson that I took from that one was communication. Because the last one, it was lack of communication. Okay. Even if I tried, I still got smacked. Even if I tried to speak how I felt, I got punched. So my situation is just, the next situation is more, let him calm down first. I'm gonna let him throw his tantrum. I'm gonna let him go ahead and get me upset, but I'm gonna let him calm down first. You know what I'm saying? Once he's calm, then let's come back together and be able to converse and talk about why did it have to go that way. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You didn't have to get upset like that. You could have just talk to me, or, you know, it's just some people have triggers. Right. I don't know everybody's triggers. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're still getting, you would never know a person. My grandparents has been in each other's lives for over 30-something years. God rest my grandmother, she passed away a couple years ago. But they were still learning each other for years. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you don't really know a person.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you're still learning. Every single year, you're learning something new that you didn't pay attention to the first year.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I understand, like, because, like, even for me, like, in my marriage, like, communication was a big thing, like, because my personality, like, I don't like to argue.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I would be passive aggressive. I'm not gonna sit up here and argue with you. I might show you I'm angry in other ways, but I had to find like a healthy way to express how I'm feeling, and also be able to listen to the other person's side. So I think that is like a big lesson and something that's important to master in relationships. But understand that, like, it sounds like the person that you were dealing with, I don't know if you could have done anything better in your communication to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, other than to try to appease them, to, like,
I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn, y'all. I was dealing with a Scorpio.
Oh.
So, Scorpios are already set in their minds. You're wrong. I'm right. I'm always right, and you're still wrong. So it's like, how do you tell a person that they're wrong without them spazzing out about the fact that I'm telling you that you're wrong? If you could sit up here and tell me that what I did was wrong, okay, I'm gonna accept it. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna fix it, I'm gonna do better next time. But if I turn around and tell you that it's something that you did is wrong, and the first reaction is, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, and now you got an attitude and you're angry at me, and now you're upset, but you're not talking to me, you're pouting, and then you're just waiting for me to say something to trigger you so you could go off the handle and fight, then I don't.
There's nothing you can do.
It's like there's nothing else I can say to you but just let it go. And then, sometimes, ladies, even if you do say something, most of the time that pushes a man away to other women. Because now they're telling these other women, oh, she nags, she does this, that, and the third, and she's always making me mad, she's always making me angry. No. Why are you putting the blame on me when it's really you?
It's right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, most of the times, it's both parties. It's not just one-sided, it's both parties.
It is.
So it's just, the last situation, no, I couldn't have done anything better in the communication part. All I tried to do at that time was to really show somebody that never been loved before, ever in life, by their mother, by their, family members, ex-women, ex-baby moms, whoever it was that the person was with. They never really loved him. They loved him for his money. They loved him for what he had. And I was trying to show this man something different. I don't care about what you have. I don't care about materialistic things. I was married to a whole rich man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about none of that. All I care about is I want you to be my best friend. I want us to grow. I want us to build. I want us to be able to love on one another. And then even if we're upset, I want us to be able to part ways and come back together with love. Not fight.
Exactly.
Like, I hate fighting.
It's like, I know me, especially as, as a single mother, that it's just like, men, I feel like, look at me like, oh, she got it going on. She doing it. I'm doing it because I have to. Like, I did not choose, to be in this position. But, like, I'm gonna make sure my children are okay. I'm gonna make sure I'm okay. I'm gonna make sure everything is, what it's supposed to be. But I would love for a man to come in and take just half of that weight off of me.
Because I'm gonna tell you what I tell guys when I'm outside, when they get to talking about something, you beautiful, and look, you boss lady, you feel like you got it all. I'm broke. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm broke. I mean, but you got this big house. Nope, I don't got that. I don't know who told you that lie. I don't got none of that. I stay at a hotel. Like, I don't what? Because I already know what's coming up next. Because it's like, that's why I said, like, the dating game in Atlanta has been kind of tough, because it's like I said, I've had in the past men that use me as an opportunist. They see green, and then they see that she can help me out to blow up here, and I'm gonna leave her behind. Or she got mad folks that she know, but they all males. So what I'm doing, I can find a way to control her brand and control her, and I'm gonna try to find a way to cut them off.
Oh yeah, because they jealous.
Super.
Ooh, they
And
jealous.
then it's
They
like,
can't. Ooh.
now your money low. Now they turn around, well, you ain't bringing nothing in, and now you broke. But I wonder why. You know what I'm saying? I wonder why. Because if I go outside and handle business, I'm outside cheating. If I'm on air handling business, I'm flirting. I'm on the phone talking business. So when you only get up together, it's just too much.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what? It's cool. You know, so.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like it takes like a man that is like confident, like
Secure.
that knows who he is secure, and you know, has, you know, sensitivity towards a woman that has had to do it all on her own.
Yeah.
Not by choice. Like, we're not choosing this life, men. Like,
No.
absolutely. Like, no. Like, we had a choice. Like, would you rather be, you know, a passenger princess, or would you rather be the boss? Like, can I be like a boss some days and like a passenger princess most days? Like, can I be the, you know what I'm saying, the second boss of your business?
Yeah.
Absolutely, I could do that.
Because
But
I'm willing to do that. Like, if a man was to come into my life and be like, you know, my mind is more focused on money, building, generational wealth.
Yeah,
okay,
ooh,
bet, let's do that.
generational.
You know, I could give you portions of what I got, you know, ownership of that. And when it comes to finances, you know, my money is yours. You know, I'm not stingy with nothing that I have, but I also am very, very tempting on who I give it to.
That's right. As
Because
you should be.
you know, you don't want to give those type of stuff to, you don't want to give those assets to the wrong person.
Right.
And then next thing you know, you're in a messed up situation.
Mhm.
You know, so it's just all about, like, you know, really just finding that, like I said before, finding your best friend.
Yes.
Somebody that you can laugh and joke with, but even, you know, everybody's not perfect. You're going to have your arguments, you're going to have your fights and stuff like that. But learning how to get around that and still come back together and say, you know what, like, I was wrong. I'm sorry. Well, you know, I was wrong too. You know, so you can move forward.
Exactly. So, like, do you think that, like, especially when it comes to dating, like, you kind of want to maybe not tell a man, like, what you do, kind of, like, keep your business and your personal separate? Do you think that that would, like, kind of help you kind of weed out, like, the, you know, the moochers from someone that can be real? Or...
I normally won't say nothing. They'll ask, like, what do you do? Oh, that's a secret. Well, why is it a secret? You can't tell me. It's a secret. You know, after the third date, I'll let you know. You know, or if I get real comfortable with you and I feel like I trust you, and you're able to get my guard down and that wall down, I'll probably tell you. But I'm not telling nobody up front no more. But it's just, it's literally, it is what it is, you know.
Right.
So what it is that you do? Oh, I do a lot.
Yeah, that's what I do. Like, I tell them one of the things. Oh, yeah, I'm a project manager. Or, oh, yeah, I have a podcast. Like, no.
That's it.
Right, because it's either going to, like, intimidate certain men, or, like you said, it's going to attract men that, like, see you as a meal ticket. So, yeah, we definitely have to protect ourselves as women in that aspect.
Of course.
Yeah. So, like, when you think about, like, just, you know, being, you know, the boss lady that you are when it comes to, like, business and success, like, what are some things that you had to learn the hard way that, like, got you to the place that you are now?
Ooh, you had to have tough skin, because I am a woman in a man's world. And if you actually take it back years ago, when MC Laye and all of them first came out, and MC Laye actually said this, that this line of business and the music business, it don't matter what it is, it was really created for men. It was never created for us women. You know, they didn't expect us females as rappers to blow up and speak our mind about, you know, supremacy and, you know, black men love and how black men treat a black woman. Like, they wasn't expecting none of that. Once that started coming out with a black woman wording her opinions in music, now she's behind the scenes of management. Hold up, pause. You're a woman. You think I'm gonna let you walk in my door and tell me what I can and cannot do in my business? You know? To the point where as the years went by, more and more women start coming in and they start seeing, you know, I can do this, you know. But I had to learn tough skin because a lot of these men are womanizers like crazy. And they would never sit up here and talk business with you. They would never sit up here and walk you in the door that they'll walk a man in. They would never sit up here and give you an opportunity to even get one step up on them. So I've always been the type of person to where I create my own doors. I'm gonna create my own doors. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how many people I have to meet to get there. I'm gonna do it on my own. Because in the business that I'm in, it's really been tough. Really been tough. You know, I didn't had a lot of doors slammed in my face and everything like that. So, you know, it's just really just learning to have that tough skin as a woman. Because this business can really break a female. It can really break you, you know. And us women will feel like we're doing so much, but then it'll be a minute to where like there'll be a stall, and then now you're gonna be like breaking down, crying, and you're like, I can't do this no more.
Right.
Like I'm trying to go further, but I feel like I'm taking 10 steps back. But it's just all about just keep pushing forward and keep putting one foot first.
So what part of it like do you find like rewarding? Like what's keeping you in it? I know it's not just the money.
It's not the money, guys.
It's not the money, right? Like
it's not enough in it.
It can't be the money.
It's the people. You know how many times I try to retire out of this business?
Bro, I think last time I talked to you,
last year I threw a whole retirement party.
You said I'm not managing nobody.
Right.
I'm not doing that.
Every time I say I don't want to manage, I don't want to be a PR no more. I don't want to be. It is. You always turn around. It doesn't matter. I could post it today. Let me put a post up today and say that I quit. You know how many people's gonna be in my DM like, boss lady, no, we need you. I did it last year. I had over 1,500 messages in my DM from Instagram and Facebook and TikTok.
Wow.
From people that was telling me that I haven't even worked with yet, but I've seen. They didn't see me work, and they respect my work ethic. They respect the fact that I believe in them as much as they believe in me. And they always told me, no, you can't go nowhere. No, we need people like you still around.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I'm still in the game, because I still feel as though God's not done with me yet.
Okay.
You know, I feel like that He's still trying to show me my purpose when I feel like, what is my purpose? Why am I still in this music business? Why am I still struggling with this? And why do I have to deal with this stress? But I'm just not seeing what the man upstairs is trying to show me.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the only reason why I really fully quit yet. And then I picked up Laye. Laye just been a whole problem. Because I did say I wasn't managing nobody else. And he turned around and said, "You want to manage me?" What? How you gonna force me to be your manager? And it just, you know.
He's just gonna be like, I'm just, wherever you go, I'm going.
Right, and you know, because I'm gonna be honest with you, Finesse the Problem didn't believe nothing I was telling him about me. Not one thing. Until we went out to a few events, and he turned around and was just like, "Daddy, did she just go get me?" She disappeared for 5 minutes and came back with a wristband. How she got me on the backstage? I would be standing in front of the stage. All because of who I am. You know, and I used to always tell him, like, he'd be like, "Well, where's your wristband? Don't worry about me. This is for you." You know, and he'd be like, "Look, you just got me everywhere." And I had him everywhere to where he was just like, "You know what? She do know a lot of people."
Right, he's like, "Look, it's time for me to stop paying her, cause like she's just doing this free right now. Like,
right.
Please let me play you. Please be my manager. I love it."
Right. So it's just, you know, sometimes you gotta show and prove to people, because they only see what they see. You know, you could tell a person 1,000 things. Some people just not gonna believe it until they actually see it. And like I said, I really didn't want to manage anymore, but you know, I'm stuck here now.
Yeah. So like, what would you say like is your purpose? I know you say you're still finding it, but like, just like if you just look at like, because I look at purpose as like these are like your natural gifts that you know that this is just what you can do naturally, and you know you would do it if you're getting paid or not paid for it. Like it may not be making you rich, but you get some fulfilling. You know, it's fulfilling something within you, and it's like you can see the light. Like you can see like that's like where I'm going. So this is like getting me there. So like I feel like that would be like your purpose.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. Still don't know what my purpose is. I feel like I'm everybody's therapist.
Okay.
Because it's like I have artists that reaches out to me about a lot of personal things that they can't talk to anybody else about. And they know that I'm more understanding to it because I've been down the road that they're going through. Okay. Not only with music, but personal side of things too. And just being able to be there for people, you know, it feels good, even when I'm going through my own things. Yeah. It still just makes me feel like I accomplished something, I did something for somebody else. Yeah. And like, I also didn't know this, and it was crazy. You know, in March, I finally realized that I do have people that actually look up to me. You know, and females and males. Man, I see what you're doing. I want to do what you do. And I was like, why you want to be a manager? Yeah, I want to do it. And I can't knock their dreams, so I can't say don't do it. So, you know, sometimes I might just send them some information, like just read over this. Or I might send them like something on YouTube for them to watch that can be a great manager, a great PR, you know, and it just feels good, you know. Just really just being there to help people. Yeah. Yeah, and like I too, like I feel like that is something that I can relate to because I naturally like want to help people, like always want to pour into people, and like often when you do that, you neglect yourself. And I've done that many times. Okay. So you recognize that. So what are you doing to pour back into you, or like even like create an environment that pours into you? Well, one thing I had to learn was I can't not love myself. You know, regardless of how much I'm pouring into a lot of other people. So what I started doing was, you know, I might have my little hair days, you know, go get my hair done, or you know, do my nails, and because it makes me feel good. Like, okay, I just did something. I just feel so cute and so bad now, you know. Right. But gotta post a picture, gotta do a video. Yeah, like you know, and it's like once I do all that, it's like let me do my little selfies, my little videos, and stuff like that. But it makes me feel good. Yeah. And then it's like a push for me to say, you know what, you're still gorgeous, you're still beautiful, you're still smart. Keep going hard, you know. So, but I have sometimes been to that point to where it has put me in dark places, and it took for I'm gonna just say this. It took for Laye to get me out of it. I had because I went to like a very deep depression, to where I wanted to give up on everything. And I was like, I don't want to do this music thing no more. I don't want to manage no more. I don't want to do PR work no more. Like, my kids is fine. I don't want to do the mom thing anymore. Forget this house and, you know, forget life and just forget everything. Like, I just want to get away. You know, like, I want to be just like a breath of air and just float somewhere. I don't want to be here anymore. It's too much stress. It's too much pressure. You know, I'm dealing with too much. I'm trying to be the best person that I am, and then I feel like my best is enough. You know, or I'm trying to do the most that I can, but I feel like what I'm doing is not enough. So it was just like it got to a point where I just wanted to give up. I give up. And it took for Laye to sit up there and say, look, at the end of the day, we all go through something, you know, but you have to learn to love you, you know, and in order for me to care about you, I need for you to care about yourself. And I never thought about it like that because I was just like, okay, I'll give a damn what he's saying. You know, still don't care about myself. I don't want to be around. But it took me a couple of days to where I had to really ball myself up tight and cry. I had to let it out. Like, it doesn't hurt to sit in the house and scream. Go outside to the backyard and scream. Just to let it all out.
I don't think I've ever done that. Because I've always, like, my kids are around. And
but
now they're gone. So I don't know. I might do a backyard scream or an in-house scream.
I had to really remember from anger management therapy from Arizona, from one of my therapists, and that was the first thing she told me. When you feel so much stuff bottled up in you, and you feel like enough is enough, and you can't do it anymore, scream. Because it's all deep down inside. It's sitting there. Scream. Let it out. It don't matter where you at. You be in a grocery store, just scream. People might think you're crazy. Oh, I don't care. Scream. Because a simple fact is you need to let it out before it's too late. You know, so, but like I said, it's just really just doing stuff that you love, finding a hobby, you know, really just moving around. And the music business is my passion. It is something that I do love. But sometimes, you know, certain situations, it do make me feel like it's not my passion. Yeah. And now in life now, I'm finding other avenues that I'm enjoying. Okay. You know, so, but it's super great. It's just like the next thing on my bucket list right now is just for me to go fishing.
Okay, fishing.
I gotta find me a fishing buddy.
When the last time you been on like a girls trip? Do you have like a sisterhood? You have like some girls? Do you have a sisterhood?
Girl, I tried that the first 2 years I was here, and all 5 of them heifers to backstab me and talked about me, and I just put that whole guard back up to where I became very scared of making female friends. Okay. So I became a loner again. And that has become a problem for me too, because it's like, you know, because I don't have friends in a dating side of things. Right. Yeah, you need a man to be my friend because I don't have friends. So it's just it's hard because it's like us women, especially in this business, it don't matter what you do, podcast, actress, you know, management, PR, radio personality, females is always going to find something to be jealous about you about. And they'll sit up and smile in your face, and then the next thing you know, it's like they're talking about you to somebody else. So it's just, to me, to refrain from that, I'd rather just stay away. Yeah. You know, that's why like everybody be like, oh, but you cool as hell, bro. Right, yeah, come here. You cool, like, I thought that was your homegirl. I'm like, that's my associate. Yeah. Oh, that ain't your best friend. No, the best is not there. The friend still working on, that's my associate. Okay. You know, and I keep females in that line of associates because I still need to watch you. Yeah. I still need to figure you out before I can say you're my best friend or you're my friend.
I can definitely understand that, and I will say that my friendships and like the sisterhood that I have with my friends, like I feel like that has gotten me through some very, very, very hard times.
And I wish I had that.
Yeah, I want that for you.
I really wish I had that. Like even when I was married, and I used to always watch like the little bridal shows and stuff. Yeah. And all their girlfriends come around with their bucket of ice cream because her husband did something crazy. It's like, please just come over. Right. You know, oh girl, we here for you. I ain't had that. Yeah. You know, I never had that. And it's crazy because for years, even when I was a kid, I was raised by men. My mother ran the streets. You know, my grandmother, she was there when I needed her. But from the men in the streets to my uncles, grandfathers, I've been punched in the chest 1,000 times. Stop that crying. Suck it up. So don't tell nobody how you feel. You know, and it became a norm to me to where it was just like I couldn't express myself. The only emotion I knew was anger. So when it came to females, I ain't never had no female friend. All my friends were males. Hanging out on the block.
Yeah.
You know, sitting on the step. I used to wear like the little, because I used to be like a STEM back in the day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like way before I got married to a man, I used to be into females big time.
Okay.
So I used to be like that tomboy with the little high socks and all my little, you know, I had a different color sneakers that matched every outfit with the little boy shorts.
Right.
I used to sit on the step with the guys, like, what's up, shorty? You know what I'm saying? No, baby, I'll let you know my rough child. You know, I was that one.
Okay.
But now that I'm older, it's like I tried to open up that door of friendship with females, but it's either they sleep with your man,
Oof.
they talk about you,
Oof.
they're jealous of something you have, or they're just trying to find a way to sabotage what you got going on in your life. And it was just like, you know what, I don't want no female friend, I'd rather just be my own friend.
Yeah. And no, I'm not gonna say that I haven't experienced all of that, because like one thing about me, like I'm a very loyal person. I'm a Virgo. That's like within our nature.
It is.
And so like, yeah, if I call you a friend, like you got a friend for life. But what I had to learn is that doesn't mean that they feel that same way.
Yep.
That is like, just because I want to see every woman that I come in contact with win, that doesn't mean that they feel like that about me. And I could be, you know, the sweetest person. I'm like the best person. Like, what could you not like about me? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, what could you not like about me? They will find something.
They'll find something.
They will. And I always like, I have to pray for like discernment, and I just have to pray for like God to like remove people from my life that's not supposed to be there. And he do quickly, and I'll be like so sad. I'll be like so hurt. My feelings be hurt.
Because it's like now you don't have that friend anymore you could call and talk to.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you're down, or your friend that you could talk to that's goofy. You know, like, girl, you done made my day. I had a busy day today, but you just retarded.
Exactly.
It's kind of hard to find, you know. And it is sad, because, you know, I just recently had to do that to somebody, and she was just moving all wrong. And I was just like, you know what, I can't deal with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't keep having this person around me, and they're talking about me to this person. But then you coming over sleeping on my couch, or you're laying in my bed, you know, and then next thing you know, you're turning around and I could be talking to a guy. You're sending the guy half naked pictures and stuff. So it's just like, you know what, I can't have none of that around me.
Because we gotta do better, ladies.
All you going
with
to
our
do is
sisterhood.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really wish I had that for real, because I feel as though if I had that in the beginning of my early childhood, I would have that now. But it's been really hard for me to really do that, and I'm always busy too.
Right.
So, and it's like the sisterhood is always, girl, you ain't call me today. Well, why ain't you hit me back? I texted you a long time ago. You
that
text me
part.
later. And it's just like, now you acting like you my chick. And I'm like, no, you know, but it's cool, you know.
Yeah,
well,
we do get in our feelings. And so I got like a lightning round of questions for you.
Gotcha.
You know, it's like messy fun. So,
Oh God.
Okay. So who's harder to deal with? Artists, managers, or promoters?
Artists.
Ooh.
They're spoiled.
Ooh. They ain't even made it yet. They just spoiled. All right. What's the craziest DM you ever received?
I mean, out the woodworks, a man standing naked with his penis hanging out.
Oh, they think that's a trap. Men, we do not like dick pics. This is a service announcement. Y'all look silly as fuck.
All the way. Talking about something, hey babe. And I don't even know you. First of all, never met you in my life, but then you send me a full body of you naked with your penis hard. Like,
I mean, like, was it like down to the floor? Like something you would have been impressed with?
I'm not impressed with none of that, honestly. I don't care about the size. And then so on my Facebook Messenger, I had to set up like this privacy thing to where you cannot send me videos
Okay.
without me accepting it.
Okay.
Because
I couldn't even tag you on Instagram.
Yeah, because I was getting freaking videos of dudes jerking off.
Oh shit.
And I'm just like, and then I had like random guys calling me, like literally video.
Facebook. Oh my gosh.
Video
I hate
calling
that.
me and sitting up and talking about something. Hey, so what you like to do? What you doing right now? It's 12 at night. Why did you call my phone? Who is you? Then you turn the light on and you jerking off. Nobody wants to see that.
Oh my god, that is not attractive, man.
It's not.
Like, what do you, like, only gay men find that shit attractive.
Thank you. Only they do. So send that to them.
Send that to them, right? Okay. What's one dating mistake you see women in the industry make too often?
It's a long list of it. More so not allowing a man to speak before they do. Because it's like a lot of females that I see that go on dates and stuff like that, a man can sit up there and he can be talking a little about himself and he'll ask her a question or something like that and then they'll be real quick to cut him off. It's just,
because we should start revealing everything.
Yeah.
If we just listen, we might learn everything we need to know.
and a lot of people don't listen. You know, that's one thing that I'm also still working on myself too, is learning to listen. Because sometimes I feel as though I heard what you said, but I might have missed what you said. You get what I'm saying? But other women heard what you said and going to tell you not what you said. And it's like, huh? I'm not understanding
That's what
that
you
part.
said, but that's not what you meant. I know you.
They put words in the man's mouth, and then it's like this man sitting up here like, that's not what I said. But it's just like I said, like with me, I'm listening because I'm looking at you dead in your mouth. But if you bring the same conversation back up, I might have missed exactly what you said, or I might have misconstrued what you said, to where once you correct me about it, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem saying I'm sorry. You know, my apologies. I didn't know that's what, you know, that came out your mouth. And that's another thing. Some females are scared to apologize for anything that they do.
Yeah. And it goes back to like accountability, because like it's like in order to apologize, you have to take accountability that you did something wrong.
Instead of saying I didn't do that, and it was you can't put the blame on the other person opposite sex all the time. Even though it feels good sometimes to do that, but you can't do it all the time.
Exactly. Okay, so if you were to give like one smart love rule for dating while trying to build your empire, what would it be?
Don't be somebody that you're not.
Just be you.
Just really be you. Because, you know, a person might love the real you rather than that whole facade that you're trying to put up. You know, like a lot of people might fall for that, and then, like I said, 6-7 months later, they're not that same person.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, hold up, I wish I would have knew this, because I would have moved on. But
please show me up front who you are.
Just show the person exactly who you are. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, whether they accept it or not. I've done it. You know, I had many dates where I done had some alcoholics took me on a date, and I told them straight to their face, that's a trigger for me because my father's alcoholic. I don't want to deal with another alcoholic person that's always angry and you want to argue with me or find something to argue with me about. I'm already dealing with that with my dad.
Right.
You know, so, and they get upset when I tell them that. I don't care.
Right.
You're not for me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't have to force myself to do it. So it's just really just be you. You know, just be who you are. And I'm not saying let down your whole guard, but just let it down just a little bit. Because the person that you're meeting might be the right person. And you don't want to bypass them.
That's right. I love that you're still like a hopeless romantic, like you know what I'm saying? Like after like everything that like you've been through, like
it's been learning lessons. You know, like I tell people, when you go from being married to being engaged to being on the dating scene and dating all types of people, you get tired.
yeah,
You know, and
it's
you
awesome.
really just want to really just be with somebody, that one particular person that you could love for the rest of your life, and you're willing to do anything and everything for, and give them the world. You know what I'm saying? And still be able to be each other's peace, because it's not just us women that needs peace. A man needs peace too.
The men, they do. They need peace. They need peace.
But I mean, I came from love, okay? So, like, even though I grew up hardcore and all that other stuff, I'm telling you, like, every man in my life, you know, loved me dearly, showed me how a man's supposed to love a woman.
Yes.
And because they did that, that's the reason why I tried to show so much loyalty and love to a man. And like I said, like my ex, trying to show him how loyal I was and trying to show him how much I loved just him and nobody else, became like a project, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think me and Miss Waters was talking about this, like trying to be like that ride or die.
Right.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like you feel like you got something to prove. Like I gotta prove my loyalty, my love. Like I'm here for this person, and it's like she was like, yeah, it's like you end up dying. You know what I'm saying? You try to ride or die. You would.
But every man is not worth that. They're not worth that ride or die. Like some of these dudes want you to be their ride or die, and they'll still have like another woman that they're sleeping with and being with, you know, behind your back. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, I'm doing all this and you still find a way to hurt me.
That part.
So, I mean, not everybody is worth it, you know. And I had the same conversation with Waters too. And like I explained to her, you know, stop giving 1,000% of yourself to every man that you meet.
Oh my gosh, that was something I had to learn.
Me too. Me too. Because what you do is you pour all yourself into that person, now that person into the piece of you.
Yeah.
The piece of you that the next man might have been looking for and expecting from a woman of your caliber, and now he can't get that from you because you poured it into the wrong person. And then now you're sitting up here about to bypass a good dude because the simple fact is you're still stuck on the last. So that's why I tell a lot of females, stop giving a piece of yourself to every single person. Give yourself a break.
Yeah.
But that's why, like I said, don't give 1,000% of yourself to every single person that you meet, you know, because your true one and only, the person that you might end up being your future husband, still wants those pieces of you.
Yeah, that's,
you know,
that's
so.
facts right there. Okay, and like, what's one piece of advice around like just success that you learned along the way and that you want to drop to your nieces out there? Nieces need some help because they I don't know what they doing.
Don't give up. Like don't ever give up. Keep trying. If you fall, get up, try it again. It's just like riding a bicycle. First time. You know, you're gonna fall 1,000 times. You just gotta get back up and keep trying.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna end up catching on, and sooner or later you're gonna start seeing the outcome of the success, and you're gonna be like, yo, I done failed so many times, and now look at where I'm at today.
Yes.
Like that's the reason why I put that to myself, because I've been at my worst points, and I've been at those, like I said, those points where I felt like this wasn't enough or I can't do it. But all you gotta do is just keep going, because my vision is I give myself 3 years.
Okay.
3 years. And I say that to myself because, you know, they say the tongue is a powerful thing.
Yes, it is.
So when you say it and you speak it out loud, it comes to existence. So I say in 3 years, I'm gonna be a millionaire. In 3 years.
Yeah, I'm clocking it.
Straight clocking it.
She said this in 2025, so by 2028,
I'm gonna be a millionaire.
Come on, I'm gonna be right there with her. Okay.
I'm gonna be a millionaire. I'm
At
going
least.
to own 4 businesses in 3 years. I'm gonna to be married in 3 years.
Oh, come on. Married in 3 years, too. Yes.
So
please invite me to the wedding. I want to be a part of the sisterhood. I'm a great sisterhood friend. I'm a great.
She is.
Invite me to the sisterhood, okay. Invite me to the wedding. I'll invite you to mine, because I definitely, 2 years, okay? Because I want to be.
You gotta give yourself that. Even if you don't say it a lot every day, write it down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you write it down, believe it.
I believe it.
You know, you gotta believe it. And you know, like, especially with my success, I done did a lot. It's only
Done that at all.
everything. The only thing that I have on my bucket list is I want to be an actress.
Oh, really?
So that's the only thing left on my bucket list, is to become an actress. But I know I'm gonna do that in 2 or 3 years.
Exactly. So, period. Anyone got a movie coming up? Hey, boss lady. Hey, she can play the boss lady. She can play the damsel in distress.
I'm not playing no stripper, so don't talk about something because you think it with a big booty. I'm not doing no stripper scenes.
Okay, no stripper scenes.
I'll do some bedroom scenes.
Maybe she'll be like the bartender at the strip club, but not the stripper.
Yeah.
Bottle girl.
That too.
Yeah.
But don't expect me to be on a pole. That's the reason why I turned down P-Valley.
Oh, you turned down P-Valley?
Yes.
Girl, that's my show.
Because of some of the castings that they was looking for strippers.
Okay.
For the background scene. And the gentleman that actually works for the studio, that, I was dating him for a minute, and he was trying to put me on with P-Valley, and I was just like, I'm not about to be no stripper.
Right.
And I said, they don't got no other roles for a female. He was like, the other roles are for guys. So, I mean, I'm not doing that. No,
yeah.
Not doing it.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I just keep watching.
Right, look, I love you guys. Avoided the pole in real life.
Yes.
I'm not gonna do it on screen. Sorry.
I can't do it on screen. If I want to do that, I gotta get paid.
Period. Period. Okay, so where can we find you? How can we follow all the great things and follow this 3 years to millionaire married status? You might marry a multi-millionaire that just bless you and make you the millionaire. I don't know. Are you gonna make it on your own or both? How do we follow this journey?
Well, y'all can follow me on Instagram at @thereal_bosslady_ace. I had to put that because, like you said, it's too many boss ladies.
There's a lot of boss ladies in Atlanta,
and they don't live like one. But I'm gonna keep that to myself. Or y'all can also find my YouTube channel. Catch up on a lot of things that I'm doing as far as the radio station. At Nubian God Entertainment on YouTube, my TikTok, Boss Lady Ace 1986, and y'all can also check me on Facebook, Antoinette Tucker, at Nubian God Entertainment. So that way y'all can follow up on all up and coming events that I have.
Dope. Well, thank you so much for coming through. I learned so much about you, and I'm so excited to see just the fruits of your labor.
I appreciate it. I can't do half of this stuff without y'all.
Man,
literally, I can't do nothing. None of the stuff that I do can be accomplished without a young woman like this. The artist that I have, Laye, the team, my children. I can't be who I am today without y'all.
Hey, we're gonna continue to pour into you because you got some gifts that the world needs. So we got to keep pouring into you, gotta keep that, keep you fueled so you can get out here and do amazing things.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep following Boss Lady Ace.
Hey, and network is your network.
Hey. It's all about that smart love. Get you some. Welcome, my smart lovers and friends, to this community built just for you. My name is Madonna. I am the founder of Smart Love, Inc. This is for married, single, divorced, anyone that wants to create happy, healthy, loving, enriching relationships. Make sure you share with a friend or 2 or 3. Let's continue to grow together.